Hello everybody and welcome to CC Sim Racing. I'm your host Craig Cook, and tonight we are here for the MINIMODS. I can't believe it. The MINIMODS 169 is the official series, and this is going to be very exciting. And in the commentary box with me again tonight is my American friend Jesse Linquela. Hello Jesse.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, mate. I know you're not feeling too well, but you sound great.
I'm here.
Yeah, you sound lovely. But apparently one of the race drivers needed to have dinner. So that's sorted. Cole's already said he's excited you got muted. No, he hasn't. He's on. You can hear him, Cole. He's there. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Great to see everyone here. We are live. And yes, this is the first round of the MINIMODS. 2 races tonight. A 10-minute race, which will start very quickly and very shortly. And then we have the second race, which is a 15-minute round the GP track. And there is a stop-go pit stop. And it's just going to be wicked. I'm just looking forward to this so much all week, to be fair. But Jesse, obviously you've been watching these guys out at the moment, and obviously previously some of these guys we know are racing tonight. Unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, it's not really unfortunate. It's just I know Adam is not particularly in the right frame of mind tonight, and I'm really pleased he is driving. And I'll sort of sort of give you a gist of what's happening. A really good friend of his, Claire, has had a big operation, and she's recovering at the moment. And obviously, we're a big thing about family and community and friends. And yeah, she's been through a lot. And Adam is basically, he's sucking it all up, and I'm very proud of him. And he's racing tonight because really, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to race, but he's doing it for her. So massive thank you to Adam and also Cole, who are representing with the ribbons on their cars tonight. So if you can just support them as much as possible, especially Adam. I know he's a champion and he knows how to race these minis, but it's going to be interesting. I'm pretty sure he ain't going to give up because he'll want to win anyway, won't he, Jesse?
That's right. And once you get on the track and you get running, suddenly you forget about all that. And the good news is it sounds like she'll have a little time to watch some things on YouTube, so she can watch this back when she feels like it. That's great.
Oh yeah, she'll be definitely watching it back thinking, why did you not win if he doesn't win? So well, hopefully he will win. So yeah, massive respect to Adam tonight, and all the drivers. Great to see stuck on the grid back as well. And Nevin Kirkpatrick is flying. He's on VR2, so it's great to see him out on track. It'll be interesting to see how he pans out after obviously his previous race meeting here in the Winter Series that he did, and it was really putting me under pressure that I was worried about. So yeah, so we're going to get this one underway. 10-minute race, but we've got qualifying for the first race, and I'll give you a quick rundown of it. So race 1 tonight, they'll be qualifying. Race 2 tonight will be qualifying. The fastest lap from race 2 will be their grid position in race 1 and round 2 in 2 weeks' time. Does that make sense?
We'll just go with it for now.
Yeah, okay. Well, I know what I'm talking about, so hopefully everyone else will just jump on as well. So we're going to get this one underway. Qualifying is going to start now, and we are really looking forward to this. Massive thank you also to our friend Need to Know Nothing, Click and Collect. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to put the video on tonight, which had been really class to see, but I'm going to try and do what I possibly can to support him as much as we can do. Same as our sponsors here, which is Leap, who are giving out the trophies for the drivers. 3D printed trophies, all designed by Leap, and they specialise in upgraded parts, which is awesome. So if you've got a Mini, you've got a Seat, Skoda, Volkswagen, the list goes on. And yeah, so basically they're the people you need to talk to. They are the specialists in what they do. So we are out on track. We have all the drivers out. Mr. Demon Dave is out. Ravy Davey, he's looking to really put the hammer down. He was on my case yesterday in a practice run that we did just for a bit of fun, and was absolutely flying. There is Butler. He is another champion, was the champion, double champion in the Mighty Minis, and he just sneaks past Demon Dave and says, just let me get out in front. Also Adam Bath, he's on a mission as well. These two will be fighting it out like a bat out of hell. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So Butler's going to go across the line. There you've got Adam Bath, and then you've got Demon Dave, who's also getting the toe off these guys at the start of this race. Stuck on the grid, also there as well in 4th place, with Nevin Kirkpatrick 5th. Racer Lewis is there. Lewis Kendall's his dad Scott Kendall races in these minis. Well, obviously not the turbo version, but very similar to what these cars are like, and unfortunately he's glitching a bit, so hopefully that will calm itself down. There is the typical gamer there, Mikey, who was sensational in the Goodwood race, the final race, and I think they took a win, and he was really putting some pressure on Adam Barr, so we'll see what he does tonight. Superport, another one to watch out for. He was absolutely incredible during his race meetings in the MINIMODS in the Winter Series, and unfortunately missed the last one because I could have really done with his help, but he's back and he'll be looking for a championship this time round. There is Jazz there. That's Old Pete, lovely looking livery, very impressed with that. Stu Boy is out as well in the Oven Gloves cars. I don't know what they're called, but Dan Watts' company that is. It's Click and Design, Craig. Sorry, Needs to Know Nothing. Click and Design, so I say, oh, Click and Collect. That's why I can find you on Facebook. Looking for Click and Collect like Amazon. So go Amazon if you're watching. But yeah, Stu Boy goes into 2nd place. You've got to go down a little bit further. So there's Original Z as well, so another one to watch out for, and practicing with his best mate Mikey, who's out there as well. So at the moment, Jesse, it's Butler on pole position, but Stu Boy finds himself in 2nd place. He's been practicing, hasn't he?
Yeah, and I was just going to mention too, because we were watching the practicing earlier before we came on the stream, and it was basically 1st through 10th was separated by about 0.7 of a second, so the guys were really tight up front. we can already see it even with the top 3 or 4. You know, they're only, I don't know, 1/10 or 2 of a second apart. So, and I'm sure that'll even tighten up as they get their 4 or 5 laps in here. So it'll be fun to watch. And I don't think there's going to be a lot of difference between first and say 6th or 7th.
Yeah, definitely. And you can see that the other boys have been working tirelessly, because they find themselves 2nd, 4th and 5th respectively. So great to see that. Great to see Mark doing really well as well. I mean, he's had the worst of luck recently with the minis, and in general with this formula. He loves the car. He absolutely loves it. He just didn't have the best of ways in some of the races, but great to see him there in 4th place. So we see a car off the track, and I think there'll be a bit of contact there, and he might have to back out as we see the 2 Mikeys together there. And Adam Barth again goes faster. 2nd place now, finds himself at the moment between him and Butters. These 2 are the championship contenders, and obviously Butler there has won the Mighty Minis Championship twice, and Adam Barth has won the Super Mighty Minis twice as well. So just keep an eye on those 2, and he'll be looking for another one here today in the MINIMODS 169s.
Adam and Butler separated by 9 thousandths of a second right now.
Unbelievable.
So that's pretty close.
It is very, very close. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, if you can. We do appreciate that. As many as you possibly can. Don't forget we've got the Ferrari series coming up as well. The Ferrari E-Challenge. That will be on the 2nd of March, so you won't want to miss that. That is the best in the world drivers in GT7 as Butler goes faster again. Still haven't seen that 49. But he is starting to open up. I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with Ravy Davey at the moment. He finds himself down in 9th place, but he's only 8 tenths off the lead, which is pretty impressive, to be fair. That's very, very impressive. You see old Pete also going faster this time round, so not long to go now. 15 seconds to go. And Demon Dave thinks...
We have all the top 10 is in about a second of each other, so that's fantastic to see. That makes for great viewing, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. So Butler coming round for his final piece of the puzzle. Can he stay in pole position? Has Adam Barth got that toe correct? I think it's a bit too far away, but we'll soon find out. Does Adam Barth go faster? Butler doesn't. Adam Barth doesn't either. So is Stu Boy coming round? Yes, Stu Boy's still got to come round, and Nevin Kirkpatrick's in the toe, so he might grab the toe here and go up a couple of places. Here comes Stu Boy. Can he go any faster? 3 tenths down off the leader as he crosses the line now. Stays where he is. Does Nevin? No, he doesn't. No change, but old Pete has found himself in 5th. Where did that come from?
Yeah, well done by him. He was kind of dragging along in 8th, 9th, 10th during practice. So I don't know. Either he found a draft or he just found a good line that was working for everybody else and just followed him.
Yeah, indeed. So a quick rundown. So Butler on pole position. Adam Barth there in 2nd place. And then followed by Stu Boy in 3rd place. Then stuck on the grid there in 4th. And the top 5 finishes off with Jazz there. Mr. Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince. It's not really. But great stuff from old Pete. Brilliant stuff. And representing Leap very, very well there. With Watsy there in 6th place. Super right down there in 7th. Was not expecting that. Old Gamer there. Sorry, Old Gamer, should I say. In 8th place. Oh, I got old on the brain now. And Marty's saying, give me race pace. Yeah, he's off the pace. I'm not expecting that from Southall there. So we'll see what he can do. Demon Dave is in the pits as well. He's in 9th. Nevin comes around. He's in 10th. Racer Lewis in 11th. And Original Z in 12th place. 1.3 separating this 12 drivers. We are missing one. So I'm not too sure where that 13th driver went to. I know Jensen was not able to make it. Hopefully, we may see Lofty turn up at some point, but he's trying to get himself through the snow at the moment. So safe journey back home, buddy. So let's take a look at those race qualifying results. So poleman is Butler. Adam Barth will take 2nd. Stu Boy 3rd. Stuck on the grid in 4th. Funk there in 5th place. And Watsy in 6th. Southport in 7th with Typical Gamer in 8th. Then we have Demon in 9th. Ayrton in there in 10th. Racer Lewis 11th. And Original Z in 12th place. So not full grid, but it's an exciting grid. And we're going to get this one underway. Jesse, are we ready?
Absolutely. I'm excited to see how some of these guys do. We have a couple new ones we haven't seen in a while, so this is fun to see how they blend in and see how old Pete does starting at fifth. That's going to be exciting for him because he's surrounded by a lot of good drivers.
Is indeed, and we do wish all the drivers the best of luck, and please don't forget to please like, subscribe, and grab those notifications. Cheers, Paul Turner, for joining in. Oh, look at that, Ravy Davy for the win. Love that. Let's go racing. So drivers are lined up. There is full start as well. You can see some of the cars are angled. We're here at Brands Hatch Indy 4, race 1 of the Mini Mods 169 Championship, and the red lights are on. We have 5 red lights. We're going to wait for these lights to go out, and here we go. Light up the tyres. Away they go. Great start from Old Pete. Goes down to the inside, tries to get that momentum. Didn't quite work for him, and it's Butler that takes the lead into Paddock Hill Bend for the first time, and it's going to be Adam Barth in second. Stewboy there. Oh, stuck on the grid out wide. He's in the gravel, and again, oh, not again, stuck on the grid at the back, again, stuck in the gravel. He is, and looks like there's a bit of contact between him and Old Pete, and Watsy's off the track as well. Watsy's gone off and he's come back on. So Lewis Kendall there in the background. He's had a bit of contact. He's been in the wall, so everyone's sort of making their way through. But it's Butler in the lead, Adam Barth in second, Stewboy in third, Jesse Superpoor, Southpaw, should I say, has had a blinding start. He's now in fourth.
Yeah, Southpaw did a good job of getting on the inside there. Actually, Watsy was on the outside of him. There was nothing went wrong, but yeah, Watsy got kind of stuck on that outside and really hurt him.
Yeah, definitely, and fantastic stuff. We're on board with Butler, as you can see. Southpaw trying to find a move on Stewboy really early on, but it looks like they're working together, and again on the brakes, and again Southpaw goes very, very wide. Now Stewboy's gone wide as well. Lewis Kendall finds himself in 6th place at the moment, and Original is off into the gravel. Just see him in the background there, so a lot of work to do from those 2 drivers at the back, so we'll keep an eye on them. So it's Butler from Adam Barth from Stewboy. Oh, Racer Lewis spinning out sideways there in the background, and we're going to take a look at that right now. Let's see where he was. Where was he? He was around there, so we're going to go to 6th place. So let's see what happens to him. He takes the car and the picnic, so I'm not too sure what happened here. He was on the back. Oh my goodness, I've never seen that happen before. So into the grass very early. And off he goes, so into the gravel and into the dirt, and that's him at the back of the pack. Meanwhile, the 2 at the front are nose to tail, and it's Butler and Adam Barth, and we knew this was going to happen. Oh, Stewboy off!
Yes, my goodness, it's causing him some problems, that corner there.
And that's the problem, as we were saying, you've got to keep nice and smooth in this car, because as soon as you put any sort of aggression into it, you just lose the front. It just does not want to turn in. You've got to be smooth. You've got to make sure you get the car lined up, and that's the problem. As soon as you start getting too aggressive with these, it just goes absolutely the wrong way. I don't know the words I'm going to use without swearing, so we'll just go with that. But Adam Barth looking down the inside of Butler here. We're going to go on board with Adam Barth. Let's go on board with Adam Barth. Can we get the right one? Yes, we can. There we go. He's on board, and still with that lovely wood steering wheel. A bit really weird, but anyway, it seems to be working. Contact from Adam Barth, getting very aggressive on Butler, just letting him know he's there. These 2 have pulled away dramatically in the first 4 laps here, Jesse.
Yeah, the guys back in Max Stewie and Jazz, or Old Pete as we were calling them, they're having a little trouble staying on the inside of the corner. I don't know if they have dirty tires or what, but it's just that middle part of the pack is really struggling to keep it on the track.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like we said, you know, you can practice, you can adjust the cars, you can only adjust the ride height. That's the only thing you can adjust. You'll see some of the cars are a little bit lower than others. But there is a PP level that we have to stick to, and as you can see, everyone has their own way of driving these. Some like it a little bit softer on the back, and some like it a bit harder on the front. More so, some might make it really, really low. As you can see, Mikey going down the inside, and Nevin in his cars have absolutely dropped to the floor. So we'll see if he can get around this corner. It's going to be very, very tight. Gets it done, but Nevin Kirkpatrick down the inside and does the switchback and gets past again. So that 7th and 8th place is really starting to kick off. And look who's just behind him, stuck on the grid. Also in the mix as Pete goes off the track there. That was Jazz in the 5th place car, and that's going to give Nevin Kirkpatrick a lovely run down the inside. Has he got it done? We got 2x2 formation as they go into Surtees, and stuck on the grid's on the inside of all 3 of them, and hasn't quite worked, but he's got the outside line as they come into McLaren's here, and into the inside he goes, and he's got another place, and he's really getting his arms out here. He's really sort of pulling up the sleeves as such, and getting into the mix here, and he's found himself into 6th place, chasing down Nevin Kirkpatrick. These two both racing the Mighty Mini Championship, and both championship winners in 2022. So we'll see what happens here as Nevin goes to the inside, and stuck on the grid goes down the inside. Nevin Kirkpatrick was 2023 winner, should I say. I do apologise for the Super Mighty Minis, and gets that done. So now, stuck on the grid on a mission, finds himself in 5th place. That was a fantastic drive there from him.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's a veteran, I would say, of this league. I mean, he's been around for a long time in CC, so we know he's going to be a good driver. Whether he, even when he hasn't, like he had to start this, he's going to pop back through the field. He's good quality. He's probably just, as you say, seeing the red mist a little about that start, but he's feeling better about it now, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Adam Bath with the fastest lap at 50.091. Are we going to see a 49? Very, very difficult to get into 49s, but if you just get that lap time right, it could be anybody's, and it does make a difference. You can see Stu Boy again making that mistake, and this is just helping Stuck on the Grid to close him up. Don't forget there's no team orders, so we'll see what happens here. Oh, Mr. Butler might be able to grab this 49. He has got a purple sector here. They go through now into the left-hand Surtees. Brilliant racing, really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's not super tight like we're used to, but honestly, they're running really well. Their lap times are very nice, mid-50s to low 50s. That's what we want to see. That's good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Southpaw finds himself there in 3rd place. He'll be pretty pleased with that. He just cannot get the 2 up front, so he's hoping for a battle or 2 there. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go as we see Mikey go down the inside. Nevin Kirkpatrick, has he got that done this time? Yes, he has, but he's going to go wide again. But also, Nevin Kirkpatrick follows the line as well, gets onto the gravel. That might hurt him as he goes into Druids here, but it hasn't, and Jazz goes a little bit wide as he tries to find the opportunity through there. Watsy's at the back there as well with Racer Lewis, and not where he wants to be. There's Ravy Davey in 9th place, and again had a great qualifier, and he has got the pace as we go back to the leaders. Well, they're starting to pull away here, Jess.
You know what? It was weird. Albie going into that last corner they just went through, he banged across the curb and got a heck of a run, but then he was carrying so much speed he had to back off. He had it down to like 0.4 of a second. He gained like 0.4 of a second in one corner, and he's struggling now. I think he's got some good ideas. It's just that he's not able to control the speed. He's doing so well in some of those corners.
Yeah, great shout there, mate, as we see both of them come round. There is Southpaw in 3rd. Then we have Stu Boy stuck on the grid just behind him as they come through Druids. And then we've got Gamer there now pulled away from Nevin Kirkpatrick, who's now got Jazz all over his case. Then we've got Demon Dave in 9th, battle for 10th place between Watsy and Racer Lewis is still kicking off, and Watsy's going down the inside of Racer Lewis for position. Great respect between the 2 of them, side by side, and Racer Lewis manages to get that done. Original Z just in the background there, back to the leaders, and Adam Bath looks like he's closing back up here again, Jesse.
Yeah, he's trying to cut that corner, but I don't think it's benefiting him in the long run, because what ends up happening is he's losing time coming out of the corner, because, man, Butler is just nailing the exit on everyone. We always talk about it. The exit is most important if you want to go fast.
Yeah, indeed. Back to the battle for 5th. Oh, and Nevin Kirkpatrick goes off, and there's contact. There is a big, big issue there. Not too sure who that was. I think it was Jazz and Nevin there having a drag race here. You can see him on screen now as we watch the replay. Now, let's see what happens here. Is there a bit of contact? It's a break. Oh, yeah, a bit of contact there, and Nevin goes off the track. And Pete, Jazz there, does the right thing, slows down, gives the place back, but this is giving Ravy Davey the opportunity to cut through both of them like a knife through butters. He managed to do it. Finds himself now in 7th here, Jesse. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, the mid-pack battles have definitely been the best, and honestly, Watsy and Ayrton, those were good battle, and Racer Lewis too. Those guys have all been battling really hard the whole race.
Yeah, and again, we're just going to go a little bit further forward to that, and Stuck on a Grid finds himself there in 5th place. There's Gamer there in 6th place. They are chasing down Stewboy. There is a minute to go of this race, so they will get another lap and another, I think. They'll probably get 2 laps now, so we'll see how this pans out. As you can see, there is Stuck on the Grid. There is Gamer. Better get this one, and the final lap battle behind is absolutely on, isn't it? As you can see, the lead has definitely spread out. Butler in the lead, Adam Bath there in 2nd, Southpaw in 3rd. Stewboy's really pleased that this is happening because he looks like he might grab that 4th place, and Stuck on the Grid trying to hold 5th. But they are closing him down, but it's not going to be quick enough at the moment. But I tell you what, that battle for 6th is on. Look at that, 7th, shall I say. Look at this. Racer Lewis finds himself in 7th place, and Ravy Davey all the way back there in 10th. So this is brilliant. Nevin Kirkpatrick has found some mojo all of a sudden. He's now in the battle between Watsy, and Watsy's now in the mix as well, as Nevin Kirkpatrick goes off the track. We need to keep an eye on the leaders. There's 10 seconds to go, and Lewis, hopefully, fingers crossed, can hold these guys at bay, because they are all trying to find points in this first race. Back to the leaders. It's Butler who comes round. This is the final lap, and it's going to be Butters who's going to take this win, and a very convincing win in the end. 1.7, and Adam Bath, well done to him. Finishes in 2nd place, the Terminator. There he is in 2nd. Southpaw with a superb drive manages to finish in 3rd. Stewboy in 4th place, and Stuck on the Grid might just hold on. Yes, he does, after the spin at the start from the back of the grid to 5th. With Gamey there in 6th place. Racer Lewis is going to hold on to 7th from Nevin Kirkpatrick, from Watsy. Yes, from Ravy Davey there, 9th and 10th respectively. Then Jazz is going to come through in 11th. There he is. And Original Z there is going to come through in 12th place. But that fastest lap went to Adam Bath. Great racing from these guys. Superb job. And there's your winner. It's Butters.
Yeah, that was great. 1st through 11th, but roughly 20 seconds separating them. That's what we like to see.
Yeah, indeed. And we will ask all the drivers, especially the top 3, to save their settings, please. So if you can record what you're recording now, and so we can see those settings after the race. But there we go. Brilliant stuff from everybody there. And very, very pleasing indeed. Just going to save that replay, which I'm going to do now. So let's take a look at those results. So it was Butler who takes the win from Adam Bath in 2nd. Look at those times. Incredible. Southpaw there in 3rd place, with Stewboy in 4th. Stuck on the Grid 5th. Gamer there in 6th. Racer Lewis in 7th. Nevin Kirkpatrick there in 8th. Ayrton there. Watsy in 9th. Demon Dave in 10th. Unfortunately, after that great run he had at the end. Jazz there in 11th. And Original Z in 12th place. Well, that was very, very entertaining indeed. And hopefully we have one of the drivers in. Unfortunately, we won't have Adam in. He just wants to concentrate tonight. And Metro Lewis is saying boiling, apparently. So let's have a quick word with Mr. Butler. Congratulations, mate. You won that one. How do you feel?
Well, I'm happy to get the first one out the way with a nice win. It wasn't an enjoyable race, having Adam breathing down in my rear view for most of it. But no, that was good. I'm glad with the win. So on to the next one, really.
Yeah, indeed, mate. It was superb. So congratulations, well done. And what's the game plan for the next race?
Just go as hell for leather, really, as fast as I can.
I like that. It's just going to go hell for leather. Just on it. I love it. Absolutely love that. Yep. So, but yeah, it was a great race, and obviously, you know, you're also doing the same thing as Adam today, and I'm really supporting Claire, and we do hope everything is okay there. And I know she's recovering, which is great news, and fingers crossed. But mate, congratulations. Good luck for race 2, because it's going to be very, very tense.
Thank you, Craig.
So there we go. That is Butler, who won the first race, and what a cracking race, Jesse. Are we going to see the same, or are we going to see some of these other guys, obviously, when we get qualifying up and running? You know, is that going to change? What do you think?
Yeah, well, you know what we want to see. I mean, honestly, there's multiple drivers. We talked about it. It was only separated by 20 seconds from 1st to 11th. How many cars did we see go off the road that probably burned a good 5 to 10 seconds playing around in the kitty litter? I mean, just keep it on the dang track, and you're probably guaranteed a top 5. I mean, it seems like that's the only thing to do here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not too sure what's happened. It looks like it's crashed. I'm just going to have to re-enter again. So we'll just put you on a quick break. But what we'll do, actually, no, we won't. We'll just let you find out what's happening in March the 2nd, which is going to be an absolute cracker. And we really do hope that you join us for this because it's going to be brilliant. Welcome back. So yes, that is the Ferrari E Challenge, and that is sponsored by Track Racer. The prize is epic.
Get the wrong brains hat.
And no, that's GP. It's GP. We're right one. Yeah, we were looking forward to this race. We're at the GP track. We have 15 minutes race. We have a qualifier as well. We have a pit. They have to pit as well. They have to do one lap of the track, and then they can pit, and they have to pit before 10 minutes. If they don't, if they're not in the pit, out of the pits before 10 minutes, then they will get a massive minute penalty or a DSQ. And yeah, unfortunate for them, that will happen. So, but yeah, we're ready for the second race at the GP track. But Jesse, I mean, who are you looking at winning this one? Because it's very, very interesting, isn't it? And apparently, they still can't get into the track, which is really, really annoying. But let me just check this out, because apparently I've got something on. Something wrong with the track, but I don't think I have, but we will check that now. But who do you reckon's going to win this one, Jesse? Who's your money on? Is it going to be another Butler? Oh, Jesse, are you there? He's disappeared, everyone. Hopefully we'll get him back in a minute. But everything's going wrong. No, what's everything going wrong for? So we will just check a few of the settings, and apparently it is me, not them. Apparently it's my settings. I'm going to quickly adjust these. Always going to happen, isn't it? Always going to happen on our day. So we just changed the settings. Hopefully everyone can get into the room now. We will find out. And I have a full reset. And the amazing thing about this race game, you have to have one thing out, and that's all it has to be. But yeah, we're here for race 2. I'm not too sure where Jesse's gone. I don't know if he's there or not.
I'm here.
Oh, he is there. He is there. All right. I didn't know if you could hear me there, mate. So yeah, I mean, we saw Butler win that one. What are we looking for in this race? Who is our winning lottery on tonight?
Well, you know what? This is a little more complicated of a track, so this definitely favors the veterans, I would say. So I think, Stuck on the Grid's one that we want to watch for a little bit. I think he's going to do pretty well. When it's a little more technical track, you get some of these races that have been around for a little longer that have the focus, have the concentration, and they should be good. And I think, Butler and Adam are obviously going to be right up there in the mix, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And while we do that, Paul Turner's saying, Ravy, and then Paul Turner's saying, I'm here, Craig. Want my prediction? Go on then, mate. What's your prediction? I've got a funny feeling you're going to say Ravy or Nevin. But great to see. Steve, unfortunately, was very late today. He said, I'm good to go, Craig. I'm here. We can start racing now. And he was the first one to message. He always does it. At the start of the... as soon as I put the upload up into the YouTube, he's like, I'm here. I'm ready. We've still got 4 or 5 days to go, but I'd love to see that people are doing that and really getting entertained. And while we do that, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification. And Paul Turner has just said to me it's going to be Nev. Now that's interesting because he does know this track inside out and on the VR as well. So that's pretty impressive. We're just going to get these let these guys have a couple of practice laps before they do go out. But It's great to see. I mean, Stu very impressed with Stu tonight. I mean, you know, he was right up there at the start. He finished 4th place. Obviously, the big mover really was Southpaw and Stuck on the Grid, who both had very good laps.
Yeah, since Stu Boy is somebody, if I remember right, I raced in Academy with Stu Boy way back when, and he was always very consistent. You know, he's not one that's, like I just talked about, he's not one that's likely to go off the track and do those kind of things. He's going to have consistent laps, and I remember a lot of times too when he got on your back bumper, it wasn't a comfortable situation either. So if he can hang on some of those guys, and you know, sometimes it's about driving, you know, the best lap, but sometimes it's about making the other drivers around you feel uncomfortable in the sense that they have to be perfect too.
Yeah.
And Stu is definitely one of those people that can make you feel uncomfortable when you're on the track.
Yeah, and another one that I was very impressed with was Jazz. I mean, you know, when he first started, he was like, I'm off the pace, but I think he's had a lot of practice since then, and obviously seeing him up there, unfortunately, he had that contact with Nevin, but gave the respect back, and you know, he finished where he finished, and I love to see that. We do appreciate the respect. He probably won't get a penalty now because of it, but he might do. Depending on how bad it is, he might get second in the pits, and now penalties will go on to the next race in the next. In race 2 in round 2, and those penalties will have to be taken in the pits, so they can't do anything in the pits. They have to wait, and then they can't go until their time has been given, and then they go back out again. So you know, anywhere between sort of 2 and 5 second penalties you really don't want, because you want close racing, and hopefully this will clamp down all those mistakes going forward in the championship. But very good race from Jazz today, and hopefully has another one right now, Jesse.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to see how everybody does. Obviously, a slightly different track, but lots of good straights to pass on, too.
Yeah, definitely. So let's get this one underway. Everyone seems to be ready, and we are going to rock and roll for race number 2. So drivers are making their way out onto the GP track. Obviously we just did the Indy track, great little circuit, obviously massive for Brands Hatch Mini Fest. If you've never been, you've got to go. It's absolutely incredible. Pressure didn't need Steve. Just seen a message come up. Marty is actually Southpaw, who's just now feeling the pressure from his teammate Steve, which is always a good start. But Watsy is still in the pit, so he's making his way out now, and he's giving himself a massive wide berth on everyone, because he just needs to get a good lap, because he was very unfortunate in the previous race. But Butler out straight away again. Adam Bath just behind him as they come through the horrible Surtees corner. Very tricky corner to get right, and I mean, when you do get it right, it is bliss, but it's a very tough corner, isn't it, Jesse?
I do like the speed of these cars, though, for some of these corners. I feel like they're not going to have to brake quite as much as, say, a normal like GT3 car or something like that. I think they'll maybe just be able to let off the gas a little and then, you know, bang it right back down, which is kind of fun. That makes it a little more exciting than big braking. I feel like it's a good way to avoid some of the bigger incidents as well too. If you're only letting off the gas in the corner, you're not going to have some big end-to-end collisions like you might have in some of the other races.
Oh yeah, for sure. As we see all the drivers coming through now, Watsy starting to close up to the back of the cars, which he doesn't want, so I'm sure he'll start warming up the tyres. Don't forget, even though the settings are set and they don't wear out, they still lose grip. You know, they still lose tyre temps, so they have to make sure that the tyre temps are up, which is what Butler and Adam Bath are doing. They literally, as soon as they go out of the pits, flat out, all out, and probably the best way to go, actually, as we see Butler come through turn 1, the same as Adam Bath. They're stuck on the grid just behind, and again, really does not like Paddock Hill Bend at the moment. He's a superstar around there in real life, I can tell you that for a fact, but really doesn't like it at the moment. And obviously with 5 minutes, you'll probably get one more lap in if you're lucky. So we'll keep an eye on Jazz as well. Looking forward to seeing how he gets on in this qualifier. Obviously the longer track and very, very demanding as well. And we can see how they come through there. They do it through the Cooper Straight there and into Surtees for the second time of asking. There is Nevin Kirkpatrick used to doing the Indy circuit, so doing a GP track in a Mini must be absolutely marvellous. And I know Steve Rideout's there. Have the Mighty Minis actually done the GP track? Because that would be epic, wouldn't it, if they could do that? That'd be so cool. But Stewboy out at 9th place at the moment, so they are going to be stuck. This is their fast lap, so let's see how they get on. But giving themselves a lot of space in this first lap here, Jesse. Second lap, should I say, sorry.
Yeah, I'm wondering, those Butler and Adam must really bang the gas when it comes time to get started, because those guys jump out to the front of the pack for qualifying every single time, which is nice for them because they're obviously the fastest cars on track, generally speaking, and they don't have to worry about traffic. But it should help Stuck, though, too. Stuck's in third, but he's got some space, some room to move, so he should be able to hit a pretty good lap here.
Yeah, definitely. So first one through, 1:35.9. Adam Barth goes into second with a 36.1. Stuck on the grid goes through 37.3, 36.7 from Metro, 36.002 from Southpaw into second place. Old Pete 37.2, and then we've got Nevin with 37.5. So 37s, 35s are where we're looking. 38 from Mike, not what he wants there. And that's going to put him out the back. We're going to wait for others to come through. 140 from Stewboy, 138 from Ravy Davey. Good start from him. 37 from Mikey, so that's put Mikey up as well. There is Watsy in with a 36, and that puts him, I reckon that's about 4th place. Yeah, it is, so he's in 4th place there. So great stuff from him. Racer Lewis finds himself in 5th. Jesse.
Watching Stuck. Stuck is nearly a half second under the Butler's time right now. He's purple. So I think he's running a pretty good lap. I'm not sure if he went off the track on that previous lap, but he's smoking on this one.
Yeah, he did. He went into Paddock Hill Bend and said hello to the ice cream van that was parked on the side and made a few sandcastles at Paddock Hill Bend. So unfortunate for him, that did not do his lap any justice. So we will see what his lap times are going to be. And another cracking set of corners here, as we see. 2 tenths up now is Butler as he comes off the exit and through Sterling's and up now, well, 2 clearways. And we're going to see him come through now, the final corner. It is still Butler on pole. Southpaw in second now. Has Adam Barth made a mistake because he's a lot further back this time round? So across the line now. Another 35 from Butler. Goes faster again at 35.6. Southpaw coming through. No change from Adam Barth. Southpaw and Stuck on the grid comes through with a 36.1. Puts him in 4th. And Southpaw goes into second place with the checkered flag coming out. What does Watsy do? We're going to see if we can grab a couple of other drivers. There's Racer Lewis. He's through. Jazz is through. There is Gamer. Where is Watsy? He was 4th. Let's see where he is. He's 5th now. He's going to cross the line. And any changes? Mikey's gone up as well into second place. Mikey's gone into second place. Watsy stays there in 6th. So the top 5 places there: Butler, Gamer, Southpaw, Adam Barth, and Stuck on the grid taking that top 5. Watsy there in 6th. Then Racer Lewis 7th. Stewboy in 8th place. Jazz there in 9th. There's Nevin in 10th. Not the best of starts from him. Demon Dave in 11th and Original Z in 12th place. But Butler has still got a lap. He's still pushing, and he's pushing so much he's actually gone off the track.
That was a lot of dirt in my face there, but
brilliant stuff. So Butler coming through, already gone faster. He's literally using all that track and a little bit more as he goes through Sterling's now through the left-hander. Again, power. Great to see. Mikey is there in second. Somebody else went through, and I think it was Adam Barth who also came through. So I'm not too sure. I think Adam Barth was cruising. He wasn't on the pace to come through. So yeah. But Adam Barth, Butler's not having none of it. He really wants to put the hammer down. But I'll tell you what, watch out for Mikey there in second place. A couple of people did say he was heavily glitching. I want Butler's car checked, he said. Yeah, that will definitely be checked, mate. Don't you worry about that. So Butler with the pole position again. Let's have a look at that. Okay, so Stevens cost a multi-pole. Well, we knew that, mate, anyway. Butler with the fastest lap. With Gamer in second, Southpaw third, Albion 4th, Stuck on the grid 5th, Watsy 6th, Racer Lewis in 7th. Then we have Stewboy in 8th, with Jazz in 9th, Noco Patrick 10th, Demon in 11th, and Original Z back there in 12th. But Steve's saying you got this, Southpaw. So let's see how they get on, Jesse, as we get this race up and running. Fingers crossed. Good luck, everyone. Race 2 about to start right now. So drivers out on track, your commentators Craig Cook and Jesse Lunquela, and we have the drivers ready. Who is going to take it into turn one? Are we going to see that blistering start from Butler? We have 1, 2, 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. We're going to wait for him to go out now. Who's going to jump? Nobody jumps this time. Away we go. Good start from Adam Bath. Good start from Super Paul there. Look at that, a dive down the inside. Who's that there? That's Adam Bath. Goes into the inside of Southpaw and gets that done. That's a great move. He's now into third place. Stuck on a grid. Drops into fourth. And Southpaw's going backwards at the moment. And Lewis Kendall going down the inside of Stuck on a Grid for position. Gets that down and he's in the fourth place now. Great start from Racer Lewis there. And Southpaw, should I say. I call him Super Paul. Always have done. Never Kirkpatrick seeing the grass in the background. So we'll see if he can get hold of that again, which he has done. But Adam Bath looks like he's on a mission. But Mikey, with the wipers on, is putting the chase onto Butler. So it's Butler from Gamer, from Adam Bath, from Racer, from Southpaw, from Stuck on Grid. Watsy and Stu Boy take up that top 8. Jesse. Yeah, as they come up through Hawthorns now. And a little bit wide there from Mikey, and that's going to give Adam Bath the opportunity to go down the inside at Westfields and gets it done and goes through. So Adam Bath now into second place. Southpaw goes through. Racer Lewis is off the track. We're going to try and save that and have a look at that right now. And he was in about sort of 5th place, wasn't he? There he is. Let's have a look what happened here. So there's a bit of a move down the inside from Southpaw there. Goes down the inside, turns in. Oh, bit of a contact there over the curbing, and that's Lewis Kendall off the track. A lot of frustration, but plenty of time in this race. We'll see what happens there as we see another move down there as well. Oh, somebody going off the track. Who's that? Who is that in the background? Oh, contact again. Oh, Lewis has been in the wars. And Original Z goes back from, was that 8th to 12th. And Racer Lewis finds himself at the back there. But look at Southpaw. He is slowing down to let Lewis Kendall through. That is absolutely superb respect from Southpaw. He was up there right in the top 5. And he's dropped all the way back. And there's a nice hazard light flash from Lewis Kendall to say thank you very much. And I'm pretty sure those two are going to work together to close up the gate leaders. But it's Butler in the lead. And he's pulling away, Jesse. Yeah, exactly, and this is where they need to work. And as you can see, no, Mikey's doing it again. See, I really don't understand this. I really don't understand why they're battling so early on. They got 15 minutes. We talk about this every week, Jesse. You know, the whole point is you bump draft the man behind to close the leader. Win-win situation. You've got an opportunity to win the race. No, I'm going to go for second, because that seems like a better option. I don't know. But there we go. So what do we know, Jesse? We're only commentators. Anyway, so Butler in the lead and getting away, funny enough, with Albie there in second, a Gamer there in third, and it looks Stuck on the Grid is closing up, as you can see in the background there in 4th place. Oh, Jazz is off as well. So Jazz, we're going to take a look at that. Where is he? About 9th place, was it? There he is. Oh, contact with Lewis. And had a little bit of dirt on the tyres. You can see Southpaw going down the inside. Lewis also going down the inside. A little bit of contact. Oh, Lewis gave him tons of room. And I just think Jazz was a bit worried about making contact. So not too sure about that one. That's for the pundits to have a look at, I'm sure. But Adam Bath is in. Adam Bath has gone into the pits and he's out. And he's gone out really quickly. Off he goes. And he's in the mix. And he's followed Butler. So Butler and Adam Bath both in the pits. And that's given Stuck on the Grid the lead of this race. Now, that was very clever, maybe, or was it? Because it's put them in the mix, hasn't it? Because now they're in contact with everybody else. Yeah, massive traffic. Yeah, look at that. Because obviously you can just see there's Butler coming through now, and Ravy Davey was looking in the rearview mirror and saw Butler on his case and sort of tried to defend it, I suppose, but looked in his mirror way too late and went straight off at 30s. Don't want to do that because there's a big tyre wall there. But you can see Never Kirkpatrick is going to be defending, and this is only going to help Stuck on the Grid up front. So is Stuck on the Grid and Gamer going to pit this time round, or are they going to just keep pushing a bit more, do you reckon? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what they do too. There's 3 team drivers here. You can see Never Kirkpatrick all over the grass there in the background and manages to get back on and Butler goes through, and that's just made it a lot easier for the provisional leader. Stuck on the Grid, is he going to come in this time round? No, he stays out, so very, very brave from Stuck on the Grid. So yeah, Typical Gamer goes into the pits. Stewboy stays out. Watsy stays out. No, Watsy comes in. So Watsy's in as well. So he's coming from 6th place. So it's literally lollipop down, lollipop up, back on the track, and away they go. That's something really good, doesn't it? Southpaw through as well. And Nevin Kirkpatrick in, so everyone pitting in very, very early this time round. Still just under 10 minutes of this race to go. Stuck on the Grid in the lead, 2.5 from his teammate Stewboy there. But Stewboy is going to have Butler all over his case at some point, but he has got a 2.5 second lead from him. So 5 seconds off the leader, that's not enough. So we'll see what happens here as Butler goes on a mission. But the fastest lap of the race is a 1:36.163 from that man in the front. Stuck on the Grid.
Stuck's got on there. I don't know if that's new or not. I haven't seen that recently, but I like the blue highlight. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, tidy livery. Well done to Watsy. I think that made that livery. Looks very, very nice and clean indeed. But great to see those guys doing so well. Stuck on Grid, Stewboy and Watsy for Team Oven Clean. But everyone's saying that they can't hear Jesse. You should be able to hear him now if he says hello.
Hello.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know what happened there. Don't blame me, blame the system. Yeah, that is me basically. So Stewboy there in the lead, Butler there in Stuck in the Grid in the lead, Stewboy there in 2nd, Butler there in 3rd, Adam Bath now in 4th, and then you've got Southpaw and Gamer battling away there. Does Stuck in the Grid come in this time? Yes, he does. And there you can see Stewboy also. So now the lead goes to Butler. Now, how far down the road is Stuck on the Grid going to be to Butler? As he comes through now, as you can see, he's only just come through and he's up Haddock Bend, so he's done very, very well to stay where he is, and he's going to come out in 4th place in front of Gamer, and Gamer's going to get the cut back here, but straight away is Mark going to dive down to the inside? No, he doesn't fight him off, and that's Gamer back into 3rd place. So those two again are battling nose to tail with Watsy in 5th. So Watsy's managed to gain a couple of attempts on his teammate there, Stewboy, but Southpaw has a lot to do in 7th place, chasing him down. Lewis Kendall, where has he gone? He was there, now dropped all the way down into 12th place. So did he give that position back from the previous incident with Jazz? Not too sure. Back to the leader, Butler in the lead, Adam Bath in 2nd, Gamer in 3rd, Stuck on the Grid on his case, chasing him down on board with Stuck on the Grid.
Yeah, it seems like the best bet on track right now is Gamer and Stuck. They seem to be right on each other.
Indeed. You can see, I'm not too sure what Gamer was doing there. Just went for a narrow line and then got back on the racing line. I don't know if that's to try and stop Stuck from going into the toe, because obviously we do have Super Slipstream on. It's like automatic DRS. It is absolutely incredible, which is why it's so close and very, very enjoyable. But Olympic Gamer making a few mistakes here, and that's given Stuck on the Grid the opportunity to close him right up now as they come on to clearways. And is he going to have a look down the inside, or is he going to be patient? I think he is. He's going to be patient, and he's going to do it on the start-finish straight. So here we go. Are we going to see this move being made now as we go on board with Gamer and look to the back of us? Let's see. Are we going to see that move done? No, we're not. Patience again from Stuck on the Grid. Wants the podium. Wants to make it done and tidy. That's what he wants to do. He's seeing a little bit of gravel skipped up there. Looks to the inside. Shows him the door. Nervous stuff here for Gamer, as you can see. The pressure coming from the other boys.
Yeah, this track is not one that you want to get nervous on either. There's a lot of places to go off and hit a wall. I mean, so much dirt too, just on the side in the grass. It's just a hot mess.
It's a great track. I don't know what you're talking about. So there we go. So Stuck on the Grid really closing up now. So in the toe, are we going to see that boost? Here we go with the Octane Racing sticker flapping away there. He's going for a move around the outside of Hawthorne. Surely that's not going to work. This is a brilliant move if he gets this done. Round the outside. Oh, he tries it. He's going to get the cut back now as he goes to Westfields. No, he does. He has to tuck back in again. So the toe didn't work as much as we thought there, did it? So had to back out of that one. I think he's a bit nervous because it looks like he is jumping around a little bit. So we don't know how bad Gamer is jumping about in front of Stuck on the Grid at the moment. But again, on the grass again, you can see Watsy's now closing in. And I think they're all a little bit nervous of trying to get past the man in front. with him hopping around a bit. It doesn't look too bad for us, but it might be a little bit worse for them. But let's see. He's definitely got electrical fault, as we said, because his wipers are still on from the previous week.
Yes, Suey's quietly staying there as well. He's top 6 right now, so not a bad. He'd like to be a little further up, I'm sure, but he's stalking. You know, I mean, if there's a mix up front.
Oh, what happened there? We had a slow driver there, and it was Butler. So did Butler make a mistake? He was well in the lead. I mean, he got the fastest lap. Now, what happened here? He come into the corner. Oh, he's overshot. He's overshot and gone into the gravel, and he's slow. I just saw a slow driver. I thought it was a back marker. It's our leader. Our leader has gone into the gravel, and this has given the opportunity for Adam Bath to close right up on the back of him. And look at him now. He's right on his case, and Louis are going to go on board, and he's going around the outside as they come towards Hawthorne Straight, and they're side by side, the 2 leaders of this race. It's Butler versus Adam. It's a mighty versus a super driver champion. And who is it going to be as they go through Hawthorns? Brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Bath going round the outside, but he goes for the cutback as he goes up to Westfield. Doesn't quite work, but this is a battle and a half at the moment. As you can see, the 2 in the background are still closing in with Watsy just behind them. But better than now, Adam Bath has put Butler under real pressure, and the Butters car is going to feel a little bit slippery now with Adam Bath, the Terminator, behind him.
Yeah, and Butler coming down one of those straights there too. He went ahead and wiggled his car around because I think he felt like his tires were really dirty, which cost him, an extra 4 or 5 tenths of a second too.
Yeah, definitely. You can hear the scream of the mini turbos coming through. 169 brake horsepower with a turbo. Definitely makes a difference, as you can see in the tow now. Is he going to get a chance now, Adam Bath? He does have a look. He's just sizing him up now. Just trying to make him feel the pressure, isn't he? As he looks again through Paddock Hill Bend. Has he got the cutback? No, he hasn't. Had to just grab the brake, and he's gone off the track. And that's going to give Butler a little bit of breathing space now. A second and a half of breathing space nearly. And just unfortunately, just dabbed the brake really late there. And not like Adam Bath, as we said. Great to see him on track, and he's racing for Claire tonight, so well done, Adam, for keep pushing on.
Yeah, and Gamer has taken advantage of that too. He's had his Albie's lead ahead of him to about a second, which is well done. Almost under a second now with the momentum situation, so that's going to be another problem for Adam.
Yeah, definitely. And you can see there's Gamer. They're stuck on the grid. Stuck on the grid looks like he's closed back up again, hasn't he? But yeah, you can see Adam Bath feeling that pressure now. He's got Gamer there in 3rd place, but stuck on the grid, has found his mojo again. He's now chasing down Gamer. And again, a slightly earlier line there from Gamer. He's going to have dirty tyres on the inside edge. Let's see if that hinders him as he goes into Westfield. No, looks okay. And slightly different lines from the 2 drivers in front. Nicely tucked in there from Adam Bath, using the straight line speed there of the Mini. Using too much of the track, as obviously the more you turn in, the more grip you get. But obviously the slower you go. So not what you want in these Minis. You need to keep the speed up all the time. Keep the revs really high. And it seems to be working out very well now for Adam Bath. Starting to pull away, but Butler is away at the moment. 2.7 seconds in the lead with 1 minute 57 seconds to go. They will get another lap round next time round. So this is one of the 2.
And Gamer is getting some really good lines right now. He's really keeping it nice and straight so you don't lose the momentum. Wow, he's really cutting into Albie now.
Yeah, he is. And Adam Bath feeling that pressure, as you can see. And stuck on the grid, can see in front of him these 2 cars battling. Let's go on board with stuck on the grid. If I push the right button, there we go. Behind him is Watsy. There he is. They still left those seats in there. This is the battle we need to keep an eye on. This is the battle for podium. Purple sector for stuck on the grid. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, they're running a nice little train there and all getting pretty good speed out of it. It's a benefit to everyone.
Yeah, Southpaw still in that 7th spot. Hasn't made any sort of gains on anybody up front there. Demon Dave finding himself in 8th place, doing a good job. Adam Bath under pressure from Gamer. Now, is he going to make a move? No, he isn't. Still stuck on the grid. Finding his way through. On board with stuck again. Again, that very tight line there from Mikey surely can't be working for him. Again, he's managed to get away, hasn't he, Jesse? So still no change, and we are going to have one more lap round the GP track, and it's Butler in the lead.
That penalty for Albie's going to kill him.
So penalty for Albie. So not what he wanted. And that will be taken on the back straight as they come through clearways. Unfortunate for him, that's not where he wants it, as Adam Buff goes wide again, and he's trying to defend that, but it's going to be Gamer going through, and it looks like Stuck on the Grid might have an opportunity as well, but Adam Buff will not give up. He will sit behind him, he will try and grab the back end of that car, he will try to grab an overtake as well. He's doing a superb job, really, really proud of him tonight. Emotions must be high. He is pushing hard, so well done to him. And he goes down the inside of a move on Mikey. Doesn't quite work there, but he's in the toe. And Super Toe will definitely work here, won't it? Because they're stuck on the grid in 4th. This is the final lap. A couple of drivers have come through. So Original Z, I think, one of them. So you go for the battle for second is on, isn't it? It's Gamer, Adam, and Stuck on the Grid.
Yeah, and Stuck is probably best served just waiting for the penalty to be served, but he's so competitive, he's like, no, I can pass it.
He's been very, very patient indeed, and I'm pretty sure the reason he hasn't passed is because I think that Gamer, I mean, it doesn't look like it to us, but I think it's just the case of, I think he's just, oh, and he's made a mistake! He's made a mistake! And here he goes, Stuck on the Grid, might go for second, he's going down the inside, he's made a nudge, he's got through! Has he got second place? No, he hasn't, or has he? Still side by side with Gamer, and we're going to take a look at our leader, and it's Butler who takes the win. Now who's going to take it across the line? It's a drag race for second, and it's going to be Stuck on the Grid! I'm pretty sure it was Stuck on the Grid, I think that's wrong. We will have to look at that on the replay, but Stuck is Olympic Gamer, oh my goodness me, it's Gamer in second, Stuck on the Grid third, Adam in 4th, Watsy 5th, Stewboy comes through in 6th place. I don't know what happened to Stewboy, but Southpaw was right on his case. Demon Dave in 8th place there, and Nevin in 9th. And I think it was Lewis managed to grab that 10th place, but there's your winner, Butler. My goodness me, what a drastic end and dramatic end in the first round of the MINIMODS 169 Championship. Wow, that was amazing. Sponsored by Leap.
Yeah, difference between second and third, I think, was 0.003 of a second. That's crazy.
Yeah, definitely need to save that replay. And as you can see, that was very, very close. Just as Steve says there, 0.019. But we will have to look at that because we had this incident before and somebody crossed the line and it wasn't them. It was the other person. So we will just clarify that through a couple of replays, not just my own. And Steve says, Butters! Love that. So Butler takes the win and got that fastest lap there. So obviously we're going to look at these fastest laps. And as you can see, it's very, very close. So pole position for next race will be Butler in race 1. So Olympic, oh my God, he needs to change his name. I just keep saying Olympic. I don't know why. Just keep it nice and easy. Gamer in 2nd place, Stuck on the Grid in 3rd, Albie in 4th, Watsy 5th, Stewboy in 6th, Southpaw there in 7th place. Then we got Mr. Demon there in 8th, Nevin in 9th, Jazz in 10th, Racer Lewis in 11th, and Original Z in 12th place. Oh my goodness me, what a race that was. And let's take a look, see if we have anyone in there. We do. And we're going to have let's have a quick word. We usually go to the to 3rd place and go back there to the front. But we're going to have a chat with Stuck on the Grid, because Stuck on the Grid, you come 3rd, but we're going to have to take a look at a replay, because that was a lot closer than we first thought, and it looked like you crossed the line before him, but we will take a look at that. But, mate, what a great drive.
Thanks. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly, buddy.
Yeah, cheers. No, he nicked it. Well, I didn't nick it. He finished ahead. I could see his bumper.
Okay.
Cracking race, though. Brilliant fun.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that in a Discord. You were saying about there's a lot of hopping and skipping. Was that did that come to the point where there was maybe a potential mishap there with obviously trying to overtake? I mean, could you overtake at any point, or were you just thinking, do you know what, I'm just going to grab some points in this one?
It was more in the it was the qualifying. There was a couple that were glitching big time, and yeah, just literally from one side of the track to the other. So just compromised my lap. That's all. So, but no, it was all right. Nothing, not their fault. It's just just what happens sometimes, isn't it? But,
yeah.
No,
exactly.
it was fine. In the race, it wasn't. It was all good.
I saw that you decided to get some ice creams in Paddock Hill Bend, but in the first race, which was very always a joy to have an ice cream while you're racing, but not while you're racing. It's not a good idea. But I mean, what a great comeback though! You were at the back of the pack, Managed to grab 5th as well, so good points tonight, really.
Yeah, I got a hot dog, not an ice cream. Someone sent me for a hot dog, I think. I ended up in the beach sucking on a hot dog, and that gave me the energy to, I thought, right, I better come back here and do something.
Oh no, I'm getting him next time we go to Brands Hatch anyway. But there we go. But massive congratulations to you, Stark. Finishing
Cheers.
3rd, nearly grabbing that 2nd. Looking forward to the next round. And that's a fantastic lap time. That puts you probably on 2nd or 3rd on the grid. So absolutely brilliant stuff. Well done, congratulations.
Cheers. Well done to Butler and to Mike as well. Well done to them. Congratulations.
There you go. Great stuff.
Cheers.
And
Cheers.
well done to Stuck on the Grid there. Let's have a quick word with Mr. Butters himself, as we're now calling him because of his livery. Done the livery as well, nicely designed. But mate, how did you think your race went? That was superb, wasn't it?
Well, it was all going well until I think somebody had like a mini-shaped voodoo doll and stuck us, and I went off into the gravel. I don't even know what happened. It got a little bit hairy at one point. I think I had about a 4-second lead, and then it came down to 0.02 of a second. But other than that, I enjoyed that race. Bit lonely out the front, but I'm glad to get fastest lap because it gives it a bit of an advantage for the next round. So that's good.
Yeah, I mean, you've basically you started where you finished off from previous minute, because obviously you won the last one. You won in the Mighty Minis twice with the same vehicle. Same person's car. Paul Hollett, and it was incredible, wasn't it? You've done it again. You've gone back to the front, and Adam Bath now having to work a little bit harder. But obviously tonight, not quite the night for him. But obviously we know he'll be back and bouncing on the rear of your bumper again. But mate, congratulations, super drive, well done. And while we just do that, I heard that some people want to see the replay of what actually happened in that last race. So we are going to look at that replay. I don't usually do this, but we're just going to clarify that that was what happened at the end there. But Butler, congratulations, mate. Fantastic job, buddy. And good luck in the next round.
Yep, thank you very much, Craig. Look forward to it.
Well done, mate. So there we go. That was Butler who made sure that he got those points. And we're just going to quickly run all the way to the end, because obviously I don't want you to hear all this malarkey that's going on in the background. I am doing it as quickly as I can, Nathan. So we will take a look at that replay, because it was quite dramatic, wasn't it, at the end there, Jesse?
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I wasn't even sure until I looked up at the listing who had won it. That was about as tight as you can get.
Indeed. So let's have a look. There we are. So right, we're coming up to it now. So let's all enjoy this moment one more time. So we'll go back a little bit. So this was the battle that was happening, and there was the move down the inside. Adam Bath just backed out, but obviously had the momentum at the end there and could have got the double toe from both of them. And it has happened before in real life with James Jenkins. One of the best laps I've ever seen at Brands Hatch. But here we go. This is where it's happening, and I'm hoping that's super slow-mo. It is. So we're going to change the angle in a moment. And there is the checker flag, and he is definitely in front, isn't he? So we're just going to have a look to our left. There he is. There is the man. We're going to keep on going. Look at this. This is fantastic. Right across the line. We're going to see. There is Mikey. There is the bonnet of Mark Price. There is the finish line. There. Right. Okay. So we're just going to quickly take a look at that, and we'll walk over. Look, this is how we do it. There we go. It's official. He got second place. So there we go. We've officially done it now, Jesse. So I don't know if you can see that on the YouTube, but oh, by the way, if you are watching, please do subscribe and hit the notification button. So yeah, that's a bit different. Well, at least we can do this now. Nathan, that was a great idea. Let's do this more often.
That was fun.
Yeah, so there we go. There is the official result. So it was Mikey that took that win from Mark Price, and Mark Price said he could see the bumper, and he was not wrong, was he? But it looked so much better from our view. I think we were seeing it from over here, miles down the road, and it looked a lot closer than that. So let's just dip that down a little bit. Yeah, they look side by side now, don't they? Anyway, that was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Thank you very much to everyone that has joined us tonight. We're going to leave you with this magic moment that has just happened, and we do hope you enjoyed yourselves tonight. Thank you very much to Jesse. Jesse's been an absolute pleasure.
Yes, thanks for having me along.
You're welcome. So next one now is on Monday. It's the Academy and the Academy class and the Academy upgrades, which is the GR Corolla Race Championship. So you're going to have the GR Corolla guys racing in their own liveries, obviously with the decals that we have asked them to use. And you'll have the Academy cars in their green original cars, also battling, obviously grabbing extra points on their way as they challenge those guys for supremacy, really, for the championship. But we'll see what happens. But absolutely fantastic. And then after that will be the AM class of the Lamborghini trophy, sponsored by Leap, and that is going to be absolutely epic. I'm looking forward to that, but I'm having a few problems with my pedals. I'm going to complain now before I even start. But it's going to be absolutely amazing anyway, regardless. So as you can see, Steve says Lambos with a safety car, and if you get damaged, the safety car comes out. So it's going to make it very, very exciting indeed. So thank you very much, everyone. Lovely to see that, Paul. That he's going to be there on Monday. Thank you for joining us, Jesse. Brilliant. Thanks for joining me again, mate. And see you on Monday, buddy.
Sounds good.
Take care, everyone. Have a great night. This is Craig Cook and Jesse Nicola signing off. Bye-bye.